Hello student, welcome all of you for BSc second year student, BSc SY. Now semester is third semester and paper is real analysis. Real analysis first, and paper number is sixth paper, and this is our first lecture. I think 10-12 lectures of group theories we have discussed. That is the paper number 7th. So this is the paper 6th, and we are going to studying only the first lecture. So from today we try to give more and more lecture on the real analysis, but simultaneously some group theories lecture we will also upload. Okay. So in first chapter, our first syllabus point is field structure. Field structure. So dear student, we have to discuss what is meant by field. What is meant by field? Now we write here a definition. What is meant by field? A set S. S be the any set is said to be field. Is said to be filled. Is said to be filled if two composition of addition and multiplication defined in it such that now first property A1, S is closed for addition. Okay, one thing, for all A, B, C belonging to the set S. Now the first property is A1. For the AB belongs to S implies that their sum must belong to S and it is closed for addition. Closed for addition. Closed for addition. This is the first property. Then second property, addition, that means A plus B is equal to B plus A. This is commutative addition. Commutative addition. Then third is A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. So it is associative. This is associative over addition, taking with addition. Then A4 properties there exists a member 0 in S such that A plus 0 is A. After that, fifth property, there exists minus A belong to S for all the A belong to S, means for A belong to S such that A plus of minus A is equal to 0. So firstly, we discuss these 5 properties. So student, here we are discussing what is meant by field structure. What is meant by field structure? Suppose S be the any field, S be the any set, S be any set. So here it is not given whether S is non-empty or empty set. So student, on this C here, for all ABC belongs to S is given. A set S is said to be filled if two composition plus and dot such that satisfy some condition for all the ABC belongs to S. That means definitely this set is non-empty set because ABC with the element belongs to S is given, and taking this ABC some operations is given below. So definitely this set S is non-empty set. So with respect to addition, if we take the any two element A and B of the set S, then their sum must belonging to that set S, and it is called the closed property for the addition. It is closed property. Now second property is that A plus B is B plus A. That means commutative addition. For example, 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2, same addition. Then A plus B plus C, no problem. Addition of some number is commutative, like natural number, integer number is associative. So firstly taking addition of A plus B, then add C, or firstly take addition of B plus C, then add A. That is the associative law with respect to addition. And fourth property is that there exists a member 0, such a 0 element, such that A plus 0 is A. In set S, there exists a element 0, that means such a type of element in which adding the any element we get that element. For all A belong to S, whatever the element of A belong to S, adding in the 0 we get that element. That is, this property is called as existence of identity. Existence of identity. After that, the fifth property is there exists minus C belongs to S. Minus C belongs to S. So A belongs to S. So for every A belongs to S, there exists minus A belongs to S such that A plus of minus A is equal to 0. So now we only discuss these 5 properties. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 properties. We discuss one example. Set I be the set of integer, and set of integer is consist of 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 3 plus minus 4 and so on. So here if we take addition, first point, A1 property. So take addition of any 2 point. Suppose I take addition of minus 3 plus 2. This is the minus 1, again belonging to the set I. That means in definition we have taken there yes. So this is first property, that is closure property. So any two element of any two integers, sum of any two integers, again integer. So this is first property, and this property is called closure property. Now in previous we discussed second property, that is commutative. Minus 3 plus 2 or 2 plus minus 3, it is the same minus 1. So this is called as the commutative property. Now third point is there. And that is associative. Minus 3 plus 2 plus 5 or minus 3 plus 2 plus 5, same thing, no problem. This is minus 1 plus 5 and this is a minus 3 plus 7, that is 4, Any doubt? No doubt. After that, fourth property is given there, A4. What is the A4? A4 is given that there exists element 0. Yes. Minus 3 plus 0 is equal to minus 3. 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. That means 0 be the element in set of integer I. Satisfy this condition. After adding in any element, 0 adding in any element, we get that element. And the fifth is 3 plus of minus 3, we get 0. That means for the every 3 there is minus 3. For 4 there is minus 4 element, such that their sum is 0. So if you take the any element of the set S, suppose I choose minus 7. So who is the inverse of minus 7? 7 is inverse of that minus 7, because minus 7 plus 7 we get 0. So all these 5 properties satisfy by the set of integer. Remember this thing. So we discuss these 5 property for the set yes. What is the A1? Addition, that is closure property with respect to addition. Commutative property with respect to addition. Associative property with respect to addition. There exists identity and there exists the inverse. We are going to study what is meant by field structure. So any set satisfy this property, 5 property of with addition, with respect to addition. Now again some properties are given. Now we discuss sixth property. A6 property. That means the sixth property. And sixth property is, sixth property, consider it as 6 or M1. M1 means with respect to multiplication first property. Okay, I cancel it because A6, its meaning is that sixth property with respect to addition. Therefore, I take here M1. M1 means with respect to multiplication first property. And which property is there? So for any AB belongs to S, A into B belongs to S. That means closure property with respect to multiplication. Now second is M2. Second is M2 means second property with respect to multiplication, and that is A dot B is equal to B dot A. That means commutative with respect to multiplication, like we have did in addition, that is A plus B is equal to B plus A. Same it is for multiplication. After that M3, that means multiplicative third property, and that is associative ABC is equal to ABC. Then fourth property with respect to multiplication. So A dot 1 is equal to A. That means there exists one belong to set S such that satisfy this condition. Like 0 is additive identity. Like that 1 is multiplicative identity. Multiplying by 1 to any element, we get that element. Like adding 0 in any element, we get that element. Remember this. After that M5. And what is the M5? M5 is A into A inverse is equal to 1. That means for all the A, there exists minus A inverse such that A into A inverse we get the identity element 1. Like in addition. And these are four properties with respect to multiplication. This property is same like as addition. So those 5 properties of addition and these 5 properties of addition, we get 10 properties. And one property is of combination of 2, that is therefore we say it is AM, that means addition and multiplication. So here multiplication is a distributive over addition, that is A dot B plus A and C. One thing remember, I didn't write here dot. Take here dot. But you remember, if you write this dot or not write, there is no problem. If didn't write, you consider it as dot between them. Like this here, M3's property is ABC. I write directly ABC, but there is a multiplication sign and multiplication dot. But it is convention and need not be necessary to write always or always dot. Need not be necessary to write here dot. We consider ourselves, or it is the common sense, there is a dot. It is the convention. So here multiplication is distributive over addition. So A dot B plus C is equal to A dot B plus A dot C. So if all these property, which properties? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, then M1, M2, M3, M4, M5 and AM. If these all 11 properties satisfy by the set S, then S is called field structure. Then S is called field structure. Any set S, if any set S satisfy all these 11 properties, then that set is called as field structure. In fourth semester, we will study about what is meant by field is in very detail. But for our real analysis paper, it is sufficient to know these 10 properties and nothing more requirement. Only it is expected definition of field structure. So in next lecture we try to give illustrious examples to verify all these properties of the field structure. And what is meant by that means which example or which set are said to be field structure. Okay. Thank you, student. Thank you very much.